Welcome to this week's update tutorial, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to show you answers to some of the questions that have been asked over the past 3 weeks in the group. So grab your coffee, watch and enjoy. The first thing I'm going to look at is about text. And the first question is, how do I highlight a word in a sentence? So this one is pretty easy. You simply go to your text. Here I've got the default bulge around text. Okay, click on edit it, highlight the word you want and click the word highlight. And in terms of colours, you can affect those by changing the project colours. Okay, and that's how it is. It's as easy as that to highlight a word. The next question is, how can I put a piece of text on the screen, fade it out and fade in another piece of text to replace it? So the first thing I'm going to do is undo there, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to make sure it's in the middle. Okay, so I've got one piece of text. If I want to be able to fade this in and fade it out, so I need to have a bit more than 2.5 seconds, 2 seconds 50. So I'm going to make this 12 seconds long. Somebody's nicked my keyboard. 12 seconds long. Okay, so now press return. I've now got a 12-second video. So I've already got build around text on here. So I'm going to go and click on layers, click on build around text, and I'm going to edit it. And I'm going to change this to say this is text line number 1. Oh, we need to say text line number 1. Okay, and I'm going to widen it a bit, and then I'm going to go back and make sure it's in the middle. Those crossing lines are really helpful, not just with text but with all sorts of things. So I've got one set of text, and what I'm going to go do is I'm going to go to layers and I'm going to duplicate that. So I'm going to do Control C, Control V. Okay, and I'm going to go to this one, I'm going to edit it, and then I'm going to go and say this is text line number 1. I'm going to replace it with 2. Okay, very simple. I'm not going to worry about alignment at the moment, because the first thing I'm going to do is go to the advanced timeline. Okay, and you can see here that these are set to 11 seconds. So I want the first one to start, so I'm moving that to the beginning, and I'm going to shorten that by simply dragging it to 6 seconds. Whoop. I let go of the cursor. Let's try again. 6 seconds. 6:01 will do. And then I'm going to make this one, I'm going to pull that to the front. I'm going to take that to be the same time, and then I'm going to drag that to there. So now I've got 2 lines of text. So I want to line this one up, so I've gone on that, and I can simply do the same trick again. So I now know that they're above each other. So what I want to do is I want to fade the first one out and fade the second one in. So I'm going to go to the first one, I'm going to go to animation, and I'm going to go to, we'll get there again in a minute. So we go to animation, whole, got fade in. I actually don't want it to fade in at all, so I'm going to go to none. Okay, so I want it to start solidly there. I'm going to go to out, and this time I'm going to go to fade out, and I'm going to set the duration of that to 2.5 seconds. Okay, then I'm going to go to the other one, and I'm going to go to animation, and this time I want it to fade in, but I want it to again take 2.5 seconds. So what we've got is two pieces of text. We're fading out here and we're fading in here. And what we're going to do now is preview it. And you can see there it faded out and it faded in the second line. Hi, the next question was, how can I use a picture as B-roll and create a picture-in-picture situation in a video? So what I've done is I've got Paul here. He's 14 seconds long roughly, and he talks about insurance.
Hi, I'm Paul. Thank you for...
Okay, and in his talk he mentions 4 different things: website, team of experts, financials, and contact us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find 4 pictures, put them on the screen and use them as picture-in-picture. So I've already typed in the first one, which is website. There isn't a fantastic choice of pictures, so I'm just going to use this straightforward one here. Okay, so it's from Pixabay, and I'm going to drag that onto the screen. I'm going to add it as a layer. Okay, I'm going to make it a bit smaller, and I'm going to put this one in the top left. Now this picture-in-picture could be anywhere you want, and it could just as easily be a video. Okay, so I've got that, and I've now got a media image, and you can see it's been added for the full thing. So I know that he only talks about it in the first 2 seconds. So I've simply shrunk it down to 2 seconds, and we'll see what happens.
Hi, I'm Paul. Thank you for visiting our website. Our team of experts will help ensure the...
Okie doke. So he doesn't start as quickly as I thought. So let's bring it so that it comes in after a second. And it's also got some animation on it. So I'm going to go to the image animation, and it was the in place. I don't really want it to zoom or do anything. I just want it to be there. So I'm going to turn that into none. So now if we try.
Hi, I'm Paul. Thank you for visiting our website.
So I'm going to drag it out a little bit more. And hey, that's the first bit. The next thing he mentions is a team of experts. So I'm going to search for a team of experts, but this time I'm going to do it in videos. Gosh, they're all a bit, well, so they're not my exciting, oh, they're images, sorry, let's try again, team of experts. That's better. This one looks like it'll do us. Let's do a quick play. Yeah, they're not, probably not the best financial team in the world, but let's drag that on. Add it as a layer, and it's very, very long, and we really literally only need about 3 seconds of it. So we're going to do done. I mean, these are just being done as an example. We get a warning that really belongs to the old days. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make that smaller up there. So that's video image 2, and we want that to come in a little bit further on. Okay, so now if we play the scene.
Hi, I'm Paul. Thank you for visiting our website. Our team of experts will will help ensure the financial future of you and your loved ones. So please contact us today.
Okay, so that's, as you can see, has come and gone. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to images. I should have clicked videos before I typed in the thing, which is why I got thing I didn't want. Finances. Oh, I'm going to find them. Finances. Okay, and there's a nice image for growing, and I'm going to put that one down in the bottom corner. Add it as a layer, and now I'm going to bring that along so that it comes in after it's there, and then I'm going to make that roughly sort of that sort of length. I'm going to make it smaller and drop it in this corner. If I was doing this for real, I'd make sure they were all the same size, etc. And you can use the grids function to do that and to make sure they're all neatly aligned. Okay, so the last thing it was contact us. So I'm going to stick with an image again, and I'm going to put in contact us. I'm not at all sure how that's contact us, but there are always some amusing bits and pieces. So let's just use the man on the phone. Let's drop him on there, add him as a layer, make him smaller, and we're going to add him in this corner. And now I'm going to use the dragging ability again to put it there like that. Now these timings all probably need adjusting, but I'm going to preview it and see what it looks like.
Hi, I'm Paul. Thank you for visiting our website. Our team of experts will help ensure the financial future of you and your loved ones. So please contact us today.
Okay, so before I do anything else, I'm going to remove the animation on here. So that it's consistently across, and I'm going to do the same here. Animation, none. Now you could use the animation for them to slide in, do whatever you wanted, all sorts of things. You can have them slide in, slide out, or whatever, but just for the sake of simplicity, I'm just keeping it to having no animation. So now I've got my 4 things, and I did notice that this one needed to be a bit longer. Okay, so I've got one more job I want to do. I'm going to change the music. I'm not exactly mad at this default Mr. Princeton thing. And why it comes up with angry? Could we just have something nice and calm, or, you know, something else as default? Or have a word that begins with A and C or something to go there. So anyway, let's listen to one here. That'll do, it's different. So I'm going to select that. So now I'm going to preview and export.
Hi, I'm Paul. Thank you for visiting our website. Our team of experts will help ensure the financial future of you and your loved ones. So please contact us today.
And perhaps not the greatest choice of B-roll, but it will get the point over, and it shows how you can use picture-in-picture. So I'm going to export the video and then I'll tack it on behind.
Hi, I'm Paul. Thank you for visiting our website. Our team of experts will help ensure the financial future of you and your loved ones. So please contact us today.
Okay, the question is, how do I add a new scene and how do I add a video to it? So we've already got one scene here with a bright green background, and we want to add another one to it. Well, we've got two ways. We can add a scene here and we can add a scene here. So if we press add a scene, we'll be shown two options available. Now, if you're doing this in a template, you may already see a filled in version here instead of a blank, two blanks. So we've got blank, so we're simply going to click on add scene, and hey presto, we've got a default 5-second scene. Now you can make that longer simply by dragging the end, or by going over here and changing the scene duration. So now I want to add a video to that. I don't really want this, so I highlight it, I click delete. I don't really want the logo, so I highlight it and click delete. I then come over to media, and I can got two choices now. I can upload my own video, which you go to uploads, and then you can search for the video you want to upload on here, and let's upload this one. And I get the opportunity here to trim the video or to upload the full video. So let's upload the full video. The video itself is about 41 seconds in length, and as you can see, it's optimizing it now, and it's the video I made using the first scene. So now that's optimized, and I can simply drag it on, and there it is. And I can stretch it, change the scene size, or whatever I want to do. So if I want to make it fit fully, I can, you know, change it, drag the edge, or whatever. So that's as simple as that. And if you want to see it, if you hit play scene, it will load the video in. Changing your background colour is really easy. Click on the I'm going to stop that because, as I say, it goes on for a while. So now that video is longer than this here, and if I use the magic thing here, best scene time, it will fit it to fit my video. So I loaded a 41-second video on, and away we went. Now I can move along the timeline and see where my video went and how it finishes. And what I can also do is I could duplicate this by hitting the three buttons and going duplicate, say yes, and I can drag that to the end if I want. Yeah. Now one of the features here is we can zoom it in, so we can make it smaller, and I can easily move it to the end, and then I can make it bigger again. So let's say 75%, and then I can scroll to the end. So I've added another scene, and in this scene I'm going to get a video from media. So I click there, I click videos, and I put in a search title. Let's put cars. Most blokes like cars, and there I've got a load of videos, and if I click there, I can see it there, and I can see straight away that it's 57 seconds long. Okay, so I can click any one of these and see them in advance. Yeah, and you can also see the source of them. Let's pick this one. This one's quite short, so I'm going to add that by I shouldn't have clicked on it, I should have dragged it over there. And it says, do I want the full scene? If I don't want the full scene, I can say, well, actually I only want 3 seconds of it. So click done, and it will select 3 seconds of it, and again you can see it's been fitted there. Now the one last thing to see is that that's how you put videos on, but when you have jumps between or scenes together, you get these ability here to create an effect. Now if I'm joining two videos together, I generally don't want any effects, so I click on the little bar here and I click remove transition, and now if I hit play all scenes, you'll be able to see it all the way through. And what I will do is stop it over the first scene joint. So you see,
Changing your
it just
background
went
colour
one
is really
scene.
easy. Click on the padlock.
It just went from one scene to the other without any effect. And here you've got a whole choice of different scenes. So hopefully that will help, different effects, sorry for transitioning. Hopefully that quick scribbled together video will help you with your question. That's it for this week. I hope you found these ideas and tips useful, and I look forward to joining you again next week with some more ideas.